these are Cecropia Moths, and we already released quite a few of them this year. They come once a year, and man, they're all so excited. They're super chill. They're just, you know, little floppy. But other than that, they're pretty much okay with being handled. I think I had my finger on the microphone. That's okay. I'll just say that again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a Cecropia Moth. These are a lot of Cecropia Moths.
Yes, it is.
Plenty of Cecropia.
I had about 40 of them.
So there's a male and a female.
Yeah, you can see the difference in size and antennae between the male and the female there.
And for once, the guy got smaller antennae. Oh my.
You're so floppy.
They're very floppy. Those guys are gonna die soon.
Yeah, they are. They only live a few days.
Because they have no mouth, therefore they cannot scream.
And this guy is being the floppiest.
So floppy.
Hey, you got a shot at him. Although he might take off.
Yeah, he is definitely considering that. Such a pretty little guy. They're really pretty. And when they walk on you, it feels really fluffy. They are... I don't like insects too much, but even I am okay with that.
He's gonna flop.
Yup, I made him flop. Yeah, just hold on. There you go. It feels like, you know, like there's a little... something slightly gluey on you. Like they're really sticky. Their little feet are super sticky.
Yeah.
That's how they hold on.
They got little hooks on them.
Yep. And that's me holding a Cecropia Moth, believe it or not. So pretty! The thing you're not seeing is that they're not juicing because they're out for a little bit, so that's the thing.
I think this is the last one. I think she's the newest one that just emerged. You can get an idea of how big she is there compared to my hand.
Well, you have small hands.
Yeah, that's true. It's still pretty big. That's about maybe a 5.5 or 6 inch.
I mean, 5.5, 6 inches are a perfectly fine size for a moth.
This is the biggest moth in North America, the Cecropia. The females can get up to a 6-inch wingspan. Apparently some even bigger, but I've never seen bigger than 6 inches. So we're actually gonna go release some of these guys because I got a good amount of eggs. And these are native here. So some of the older ones that I've already mated, I'm just gonna go let them outside. I've got a pair mating right here, so I'm gonna give them more eggs. That is probably a few hundred eggs.
It's just eggs. You pick them up and then they turn to caterpillars.
By
the way, these guys are mating, so some explicit content here. They just put their butts together, basically.
I'm pretty sure we have a vlog of
yes.
their parents mating last year.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
We've seen your parents' bone.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
I raised this thing from a tiny little egg.
Yep.
And it probably ate about 80,000 times its weight in leaves, but you can see just how fuzzy.
Well, 80,000 times its weight as
It's
a small...
Yeah.
Yes, not 80,000 times this weight.
No, but goddamn do they devour leaves. I should pull out a poly.
Yes, show us a poly. Hey, Bars. This is also interesting. Oh, hi, Jesus, Jim. Oh, just private space, personal space. They don't like to be handled that much.
Nah. I'm trying to find one that'll hang on.
Well, this one is kind of hanging on.
No, he's not.
Well, you got him on your hand at least.
They don't even bother hanging on. They just play dead.
It's like, oh yeah, we had one playing dead, just not wanting to move on its back. Wow, those are huge antennae. They're even bigger than the...
He beat himself up a little.
Oh no, he lost a leg.
Yeah, he did. This guy was really cute. We got some video of him when he first came out, and he was just like a little bear crawling around, but it looks like he beat himself up a little. But these guys like playing dead. They like to just sit there and not move when you try to pick them up.
Yep, and pretend this one does the same. It just puts its legs together and just, You
only seem to have 4 legs. Where did your other... You already managed to lose 2 legs?
Happens to me all the time. Dropping legs left and right.
They just play dead. These ones, they don't even hang on. They just sit there and
I mean, they kind of look like old leaves, so if they're falling on the ground and laying around there, they might be missed. I mean, you gotta remember that they're trying to mimic something.
Yeah, so the polys are interesting in that they don't really hang on like the Cecropias do. The Cecropias...
I think the Cecropias try to be, like, intimidating.
Well, yeah, when you agitate them, you notice they all fan their wings because they're trying to look intimidating. They're not trying to mimic anything. That's why they're bright, they're red and white and all these, alarming colors. But these, I guess, are trying to mimic dead leaves, which is why they just play down dead on the ground and flop around. But she's not even hanging on. All of her
all
of
legs
her
are
legs
retracted.
are retracted.
That's
and she's
probably
just,
the idea.
She's just playing dead.
Yeah, the retracting legs are interesting that they do that.
It's too bad that can't get a video of them
Is that a
walking.
pigeon?
Nope, it's a blackbird. Looks like it. It's too bad I can't get a video of her walking around because they're super cute when they walk around. Can I get one?
Oh wow.
She's hanging on.
Their legs are definitely, because they're dark, they seem way more spidery.
Yeah, they're long too. But we had the little male walking around and he was so cute. He was just like a little bear. He's so fuzzy, and he was so fussy about being out. Uh-oh. Now when they do this, that's when they're warming up their flight muscles in their wings for takeoff. So that's how you know they're about to fly. That's a Polyphemus moth. Named, I believe, after the Cyclops, son of Poseidon in Greek mythology. Even though they definitely don't only have a single eye spot.
The eye spots look very eerie, very much like ice. They're
Yeah.
like translucent.
They are actually see-through. They're, I mean, it's hard to tell, but they're clear. They're little windows.
Yep.
Because if you were to take all the scales off of their wings, they'd be clear.
Nope.
I know, it's just a...
Is it alive? Nope. Chuck Testa.
This is cute. It's just like
Meh.
it's a Mexican jumping moth. The Mexican jumping bean is actually a caterpillar. It's a moth caterpillar. It's so cute and useless.
Pretty useless, yep.
You're just...
Hey, you wanna take it easy?
Yep, that's how he hurt himself.
That's how they hurt themselves. Okay. That's a very good shot to see how like transparent their wings are. You can see these bright spots. That's where the light is shining through.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and you got a dead Luna there.
Oh, poor thing. No, she's still alive. She beat herself up too, and she lost all of her legs.
But we got her eggs, so her legacy will live on.
Yep, she's still alive. Yeah, this female Luna's pretty old and injured too. But she actually, we put her outside, and she called in a wild male from who knows how far away, and we watched him fly in at night and dodge a bat.
Yep.
So she mated with a wild male, and she's laying eggs, but she's,
Did she lay all the eggs? Because I don't see any. Actually, there's new ones in there.
There's eggs in there. Yeah, she's just not really able to move around anymore.
Yep. Looks gross, but that's those are the eggs. And there's gonna be plenty of lunar caterpillars.
Yeah, poor little thing. Beat her legs up and isn't really able to move around anymore, but she's still laying a couple eggs and she is still alive.
This is just gonna be the moth vlog.
Yeah.
It's just moths.
These tiny little things are Prometheus moths.
You want to show them a pupa,
Oh yeah.
if you can?
Actually, I did open this one a little bit. I could open it all the way.
We're just cutting open the cocoon. They're silky cocoon.
These ones aren't silky. The Polyphemus caterpillars build really tough cocoons.
Yeah, it looks really tough. Looks like paper mache.
Yeah, it's like paper mache. The Cecropias build these, I don't have one to show anymore, but they have these really amazing 3-layered cocoons that have 2 protective layers and then an insulating layer. It doesn't hurt them to do this, by the way. The cocoon is just a protective layer.
Oh wow, they look fascinating inside, don't they?
Oh yeah. So,
Oh, is that their head?
well,
This part at the top?
I'll show you.
Or is that the remaining of their skin?
That's the remains of the caterpillar skin because they have to shed their caterpillar skin to pupate. So,
That looks so bizarre laid on here.
yeah. You can actually see these gigantic things here are the antenna that are wrapped all the way around.
Put it on the box so we can like see it move a little bit. Or yeah, there you go.
I mean, you can see him wiggling. That's his abdomen. These are the wings that wrap around here underneath of the antenna. This would be easier to see on a Cecropia cocoon because you could see the legs in between here. This is the head up here. And these big things are the antenna, so that's how you can tell this is going to be a male because of the giant antennae. And
He's
yeah,
really upset.
he's upset that I'm moving him around, which is why he's wiggling his butt.
But yeah, this is the rest of the caterpillar in there.
Yeah, kind of gross.
You want to put him back in this thing so he feels at home again.
And these these guys get out, they have these two little, I forget what they're called, but basically on their shoulder blades they've got these little spikes and they wiggle them back and forth to cut through their cocoons.
Yeah.
Lunas have those too. Cecropias don't though.
No,
Cecropias...
put the poor thing back. I feel bad for it. He's so upset.
It's not gonna, it doesn't hurt him. I'll just kind of
Yeah.
stick that back on there. This poor guy, on the other hand, is definitely hurting himself.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
They are not meant to live very long.
They're also not the smartest of insects.
No. Oh, I'll have to show my,
Praying mantis.
Princess Wigglebutt.
Alright, we also got a praying mantis. And Lauren is going to tell us all about it.
I don't actually know that a whole lot about praying mantises. But this is my new little pet. It's an Indian flower mantis. It's probably a second instar nymph, which means it's a tiny little baby. And she is really fascinating. I cast a vote out to Twitter for names and they voted on Princess Wigglebutt. Because she wiggles her butt a lot. Aww. She's looking. And this is a really fascinating little insect. They're super attentive. They look around when they hear and see things. I haven't actually handled her yet because she's so tiny that I'm afraid that I'll drop her and she'll be in the carpet and she'll just be gone. Yeah, compared to the moths, this is a super intelligent insect. It's also cute watching her clean herself. She does it like a cat. You know how cats, they groom their paw and then they wipe their head with it? She does that too. She grooms one of her raptorial legs and is wiping it over her head. It looks like a cat grooming.
And she has this little enclosure. That's enough for a praying mantis.
Yeah, that's all they need.
Yep, she wiggles to mimic the leaves. Totally fooling me. Where did she go? I don't know.
Is that a predator or a leaf?
Who knows? Well, we're releasing moths.
Yes, we are. This is the tree that I raised them on, so I'm gonna... Come here.
I mean, you didn't raise them on that tree. You just got leaves from that tree.
Well, yes, I got leaves from... I fed them on wild black cherry. So, I'm gonna put females on host plants. In the hopes that they'll lay some eggs on host plants.
I got a dog attached to me, yes, so, with a belt.
You know...
And, yeah, they're holding on really well, I gotta say. That made an audible thud.
Yes, it did.
Maybe put her on a bigger branch. Where are you trying to go? Fine, alright. I'll take you. Okay. I'll bring you to that tree. How about... Here, just... Fine. Alright, come here. This is not so easy. Alright, here. There you go, see? Let him hold on to this. This is like, has a lot of grip.
Don't do this with non-native species.
Yes, they're native. Important fact.
Yes, very important. These are native.
Oh, someone buried Finn.
Someone buried Finn here.
Who? Poor Finn. I wonder what creature Finn was. Probably a hamster or something. Or a fish.
Whatever he was, he got a nice little burial.
And a popsicle cross. She's not gonna go anywhere. They're way too thick.
No, the females aren't very good at flying.
Nope.
Look at your fat little butt.
Stop fat shaming your caterpillar and put her on the tree.
Oh, I fat shamed these guys as caterpillars a lot. They were so fat as caterpillars.
That's why they are so fat now.
You gonna take off or should I just put you down? Just straight euthanasia. There, how pretty. Cecropias in their natural habitat.
Jim is paying her respect to Finn.
Rest in peace, Finn.
Never forget.
You were very loved, apparently.
I think so.
I mean, definitely very loved.
I mean, is that a heart or is it like, is it Finny or?
Oh, it might be Finny.
Finny.
I think it's Finny.
Oh, that must have been a fish. Like fins, like it's fins, so it's Finny. Clearly. So we solved the mystery.